Hey guys, welcome to this exciting time in our business. I am so excited and amazed at our company. I hope all of you got a chance to watch the live feed from corporate. It was pretty amazing. Jamie, is that recorded somewhere? Have they recorded it and put it out for us yet?
It's supposed to come out, but I think they're waiting until after Tuesday
Okay,
to release it. But they
okay.
did record it somewhere.
Yes. All right. So those of you that didn't get a chance to watch it live on Saturday, hopefully Tuesday it should come out for y'all to watch it. It's pretty amazing. And I've been doing research on this new product a little bit. I haven't really gotten to dive into it yet, but I am super excited about the things I'm hearing about it. So the first thing I wanted to talk about the product itself is I've already seen some information out there that's wrong, that people are just confused about. And I was confused at the beginning as well. So let's just chat about that real quick. That way, if you see it out on Facebook, you won't repeat it. And you'll, be sharing correct information. So the new product has that AKK word in it, that acromecium. Okay, people are saying that acromecium is in our product, and it is not. So I just want to set the record straight. Acromecium is a bacteria in your gut that you need more of, that needs to be, flourished. And so what the new Slim does, that, what is it, XOL, XOS?
XOS.
Okay, the XOS that they've called it, because it's a long word you can't pronounce. Thank you, Carrie. So the XOS is what is sort of like what they said, like Miracle Grow in your gut. So that XOS in the Slim, which is the prebiotic, it's going to go into your gut. It's going to make this acromecium bacteria like multiply. I think she said 250 times.
Yeah.
I believe. Carrie's put the word up there because Carrie can spell and I cannot. All right. So I've just been calling it the AKK word. All right. So, but learn to say it, because that's important when you sound all professional when people ask you about it. And then you can say acromecium and you can say it correct. All right. So that's in your gut, acromecium. And so the new Slim, the prebiotic's going to go into your gut, and that's going to flourish that. So that's what you want to keep in the back of your mind. So I've already seen on Facebook that acromecium is in the Slim, and it's not. So just make sure you take a note of that and think about that. So you want to be sure you're sounding what you're saying is right out there. All right, Jamie, you want to talk for a bit, and then I'll come back.
Okay. So if you didn't notice, Carrie posted on the little chat. And she hyphened it out. It's Akkermansia, and so that's how you pronounce it. But one of the things Kim and I really want us to capitalize on is the excitement that not only do we have, but that a lot of you guys have, that is trickling down into our teams, our customers, our everyone. This is groundbreaking. If you didn't watch the video that I posted about the microbiomes, watch it, because this is cutting edge science research. And the fact that we have clinical studies on the new Slim is huge, you guys, because we can post so much more about the way we're feeling. When Kim and I first started, what made our businesses really skyrocket is the fact that we would share. I shared everything. I'd be like, man, I slept better, I lost weight, all of these things that we were posting that the FDA all of a sudden didn't like, that we couldn't post. Now, because we have clinical studies, we can post a lot of that. And so the new Slim is going to really skyrocket your business. And so we don't want you guys to kind of sit back and wait, because I know it's very easy to be like, this is great, but I want to research more. I want to have more answers. I want to feel how I feel first before I post anything. And we're saying, don't wait. Don't wait. to have this monumental testimony, because as you're waiting, people need our products. They need our opportunity, and you have the momentum, you have the excitement. And so post about it even now. Like, I started posting about it yesterday. I haven't even tried it yet because I wasn't there this weekend. But I have no doubt that it is amazing. And Kim's going to talk to you about the taste too here in a second. But we just don't want you guys to wait. Don't wait until you've got your order and then you've tried it and you have this 30-day testimonial and you have all of this research. That is a great thing to keep track of. And as you get that data in, to post about that. But in the meantime, post about other things as well. So go ahead, Kim.
Okay. All right. Look, the cat behind me is much cuter than the halo. There you go. All right. So the first thing you need to do is go to your back office and start looking at white lines. Other words, AKA inactive ambassadors that have been on your team. Some of you here have been doing this along with Jamie and I for the 3 years. Some of you are just getting started and you may not have any inactives, and that's fine. So those of you that do, you're going to want to go to your back office and write some names down, get their email address, however you like to talk to them.
I don't want to listen to this on the whole way to Melbourne. Have you got headphones? No, I don't.
Can some mute? All right. Then you're going to want to get your customers. So go to your old, your customer list and write down your customers, your old customers that stopped buying for whatever reason. See, here's the deal. We don't like to bug people constantly. And obviously, if, you've already bugged these customers about something else recently, then this is a great time to message them and say, hey, we've got this great new product. It's explain a little bit about it. And Jamie and I are going to put some wording for you on the team page tonight or tomorrow. And so you can copy this wording. You can use it. You can tweak it. Now, you don't have to necessarily message these people and then, boom, just send them this paragraph right away. You can just say, hey, we have got a really exciting new product. Would you like to hear more? Simple, short, and sweet. Something like that to kind of pique their interest. A lot of customers maybe didn't drink the Slim because they thought it was a tart flavor or they didn't like it for whatever reason. I think anyone will be able to drink this drink. So how the Slim tastes like a drink, not necessarily like a mix-up. So it tastes like a drink. Now, the new Slim tastes like flavored water. So it tastes like those flavored waters that you might pour in your water bottle and shake up and drink. That's what it tastes like. I cannot necessarily distinguish the watermelon taste. It doesn't necessarily, no, it's not as sweet as the original Carrie. It's definitely not as sweet. It's not tart and it's not as sweet. And when you drink it, the first thing I would not think is watermelon. When you smell it, it smells like watermelon. When you taste it, you're like, well, yeah, maybe a little watermelon, little raspberry, maybe a little lime. But those flavors don't just jump out at you. It's very muted. So it's muted. It tastes, more like water in a way. And here's what I love is you can shake it up with cold water. Ice cold water from the fridge, shake it up, boom. Melissa poured it in those packets for us yesterday, and it was dissolved in seconds. So that's kind of exciting. I love the way they do that. And Melissa says that she's been drinking it for the last 3 months, y'all, holding out on us. Anyway, she says she drinks it over ice. I'll talk about that in just a second, Shelly. Remind me if I forget in just a minute. She likes it over ice. She poured it in kind of room temperature water bottles whenever we tasted it Saturday. So I didn't necessarily taste it ice cold, but she says it's best that way. So you want to absolutely message these people with this new product. It's going to get people excited because everyone likes to try new things. And people who said, oh, the Slim didn't work for me for whatever reason. Well, now you've got this new product with proven prebiotics that it's going to work in their gut. Now, some people have asked me, well, do I need to take a probiotic if I'm taking the drink with the prebiotic? And so I kind of look at it this way. The prebiotic's going to go in there and it's going to get those good bacteria growing amazingly. Okay, so you have that ProBio 5 bottle, and some of us have had to take 2 to 4 to 6 a night, right? To get those enzymes in there to kill off those bad bacteria and to add in that good. And those of us that have been on the ProBio 5 for like 3 years, sometimes I would go and get another probiotic with different strains to add in. That way you kind of get a big, like, what am I trying to say? Like more in you. So here's what's good is that you've got your prebiotic in your Slim that's going to start growing those good bacteria in your gut. Then you've got your ProBio 5 that's going to add in those other ones. Plus, it's got the enzymes that's going to kill out the bad. So it's like, in a way, like the perfect married couple for your gut. I hope that makes sense. I am not a doctor. I do not talk in doctor's terms. So I'm talking in complete layman's terms. So I hope that makes sense to y'all. So Shelly, in answer to your question, Shelly asked,
is it replacing the original?
Okay, so yes, it is replacing the original Slim. We've been told that the Slim will be available to purchase until maybe August, but I would even say maybe July. So I wouldn't hold out on it lasting maybe through July-ish. Yes, it's safe for pregnancy. It's safe for all of those things. Of course, if you're worried, you can certainly ask your doctor. In fact, I think there was somebody pregnant that drank it in the 3-month trial. But
I forgot her name, but I remember hearing about it, that she did.
Right. I missed that last question. Shoshana, thank you. Yeah, it was one of our, Shoshana Easling. Her husband is a diamond and she's sapphire. She's been taking it.
Customers will be available next month.
Yeah, they say June or possibly the end of May. But I've been telling people June. I always want to under promise and over deliver. So I wouldn't go promising people the end of May, just like I wouldn't promise that Old Slim will be available till August. I would say July, and then if it is in August, fine. But here's the thing. If you have people that are kind of nervous about trying the new Slim because they love the old Slim, let them know that it is the old Slim pretty much with an added benefit. So, I mean, there is no question they definitely want the new Slim over the old. So just help them realize it's the same but better.
And by better, too, I'm going to add this on there, Kim. One of the things we posted, if you did not see this, that it is clinically demonstrated to help you lose weight. So we can advertise that and you can post your, weight loss journey, but also that it increases your metabolism. So that's something that the old Slim, some people, it did help them not feel as hungry. It did help them with cravings, and some people it didn't. This is one of the products that is clinically demonstrated to do that, and so it's way better. So like, I love the current Slim, but at the same time, when I saw all of these new added bonuses about it, it is a million times better. So I'm reassuring people that I know you love Slim. I love Slim too, but sometimes what we know, if there's something better, wouldn't you want to know that? And, remind them about the 60-day money-back guarantee, but encourage them to give it a try first before they, this is what I like.
Yes, something about a refund. So we were talking about that this morning. If they've already returned Slim before, will they be able to return the new Slim? It is a totally, I mean, it's a different product. And they're selling the old Slim and the new Slim. So for them not to give a 60-day money back guarantee, I would be shocked. If they don't need to lose weight, they're not going to lose weight, Shelly. I think it'll be just like the old Slim.
And it's kind of like, you know, with the Slim, like my husband needed to gain weight. He gained 30 pounds. But I think it's going to really balance your body and create it so that it is healthier, so that you are losing what you need to lose if you need to lose weight.
I do actually like the new taste better. I really do. I liked the old Slim. I didn't have a problem with it. But after 3.5 years, I was kind of tired. I mean, I don't know. I say tired, but I really wasn't tired of it. I still enjoyed it because all I drink is water and I have a tea every once in a while. But I really like the new flavor better. I like it muted, and I haven't done sugar in almost a month now. And so it's hard for me giving up sugar to then go drink the Slim now because it tastes very sweet to me now. And this new one doesn't. It's muted. I like it better. I think you guys are going to like it. If you absolutely detest watermelon, I mean, hate it, then you might take a little time getting used to it. So,
and to reassure you that it is like the old Slim, if you look at one of the graphics we posted, a comparison of the current Slim with the new Slim, you can see the ingredients. They're exactly the same with just a little bit added to it. So it's not like they changed the color. Sorry, I was reading Janelle's question. they didn't change the blend up. It still has that blend that works, but they added to it to make it better.
The color is coming still from the beetroot. There's still a little bit of beetroot in it. And I would say raspberry and watermelon also. And that's probably what makes it darker. It's darker than the old. Melissa said that her and Willie, I don't know if it's the exact amount. It's the blend, so it doesn't say. She said her and Willie were sitting out. Yes, I'll talk about sugars in just a minute, Shelly. I'll talk about diabetes too. Just give me 1 second. So Willie and her were out on the beach. And you know how our Slim, if it's set out in the sun and stuff, it'll get darker. You know, if you don't drink it in that first 30 minutes or first hour and it's not refrigerated, it'll get kind of brown just because it's out. This one doesn't. She said hers sat out there, you know, all day and it was fine. Now, I don't know why she didn't drink it right away, but at any rate, so here's the difference too, where we're not outsourcing these products. Like we're developing this, like we own the patent to the Slim. That's what's so incredible, is we don't have to depend on a company to make it for us. Like we own the patent. We are, you know, Plexus, not we and not me, are getting these sources for it. So it's pretty amazing. So let me chat real quick about diabetics, Shelly, and then for anybody else. So Jeff Welch, he's the one that excuse me, has that amazing video that we used to share like crazy, and then compliance is like the honest. So if you haven't seen that, go to YouTube, go to Jeff Welch.
I'll find it and post the link.
Okay. All right. So he is amazing. He's such a neat man too. But anyway, his wife, I believe, is a diamond. His daughter's the youngest diamond. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. He was in the testing group because Plexus was adamant that they are not going to put out a product that's inferior to the one they already had out. So they absolutely got Jeff to test it for 30 days because he's a type 1 diabetic. And they did not want to make something that suddenly the diabetics were unable to take. So he said that his blood sugar was managed the exact same on the new Slim versus the old. Now, he shared with some diamonds, and he didn't say this on the live video. So y'all saw that on Saturday. And he didn't share it on the live video, but Melissa said that he had shared that his numbers were actually better on the new Slim than the old. So I think across the board, everyone is going to be really excited about this new drink.
I gotta look for it. I don't see it. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but I'll find it. So this product is epic and it's going to explode your business. But we also want you to take that and run with it. Don't just keep it to yourself. Like Kim was saying, you're going to have to probably reach out to people. It is the perfect excuse to talk to people. Anytime there's a new product, I message people and just be real. Don't be salesy. Just be real with them. Like Kim was saying, we're going to post some wording. But it is a great opportunity for you to reconnect some of those connections that you may have had from before, or that you maybe people that just kind of weren't consistent with the original Plexus. And so we wanted to talk about too, how do you do that? I know there were a lot of people that messaged us that were wanting to restart their business, relaunch it, or that were like, you know what, I'm so excited, I just don't know where to start. And so one of the ways you can start is you're excited, post about it, because people are going to, thanks Jennifer, post about things that they're excited about. People are going to read into your excitement. People are going to be curious about what is this new product. So don't just post, this weekend and then not post ever again or not post for a really long time. Keep posting about it. I'm going to keep posting about it until mine comes in. And when it comes in, I'm going to pretend I'm a brand new ambassador. I'm going to take a picture of like me holding it, and I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to tell people how it tastes, because you have got people that are watching you, people that maybe weren't interested in Plexus the first time that are, or maybe people that have been interested but now are their interest is piqued a little bit more about this new product. So I'm going to be posting every day just about how I feel with this product. People are going to be watching, does it really do what it says it does? How do you feel on it? They want your personal story. They don't want necessarily you sharing other people's. So as we start sharing our own stories on Facebook, I know a lot of people like to share other people's stories, which is okay, but it doesn't have as much of an impact as you sharing your own story. So when it comes in, post about it. Take a picture of you with the new Slim and tell people how excited you are. Jennifer, yes, you can post about the welcome packs on your own pages.
As long as there's no.
Yes. Make sure that you're just keeping that momentum going, keeping that excitement going, because the moment you stop, the message you're sharing to your audience is it was a fad, or it was good but it didn't work for you. So they're going to lose interest. Even though you may completely enjoy it, you may have these awesome results you're experiencing, but if you're not sharing that, people don't know. So that's one way you could do it, is you can post consistently on your page. Don't wait for some huge miraculous, I lost 100 pounds and look at me. Those stories are great, but people want to see the practical. How do you like it? How is it affecting you after one day, after 1 week? Okay. So that's what you need to do to keep that momentum going.
All right. Also, I made a post about it on Saturday, sometime midday. If you've not seen that post, I think most of you have, but if you haven't, go look on my page. It's the one where I say I made my order, I bought extra or whatever. So go look at those comments. Now, I haven't gotten responses like that in a long time. I do sometimes. They trickle in and they send me private messages, but I think I have 5 new potentials. I've been doing this for 3.5 years, y'all. All those people that responded, I've been Facebook friends with them for at least 2 years. 2 of them are from Rockport, and I've known them since I moved here. And so 2 years they've been watching, but this new product caught their attention. So absolutely, you need to be posting, you need to be following up, you need to keep lists of these people. Make sure you're writing down, pen and paper are your friend. Write down the people that are responding to you. When you get their addresses, to send them samples. Don't forget about them. Right, keep a list somewhere, so you can follow up with them after they get it. Like Jamie said, whenever you get that package in the mail, like, take a silly picture with you with it. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but graphics that you get are great. But whenever you can personalize it with a picture that you take, and even if it's a picture someone else has taken of the Slim, that's fine. If it's a real picture, but with you in it, or your dog or your cat, or whatever, your kids holding the Slim. But you got to be careful with the kids. You don't want to say the kids are taking it, because that's against compliance, but they can hold it, whatever. But anyway, make it personable with, hold that Slim bag, make a crazy face like, oh my gosh, it's here. Who wants it? Who wants some? I'm so excited. All right. If you're going to be sending these messages to people, I would almost suggest that you use a voice message on your Facebook when you PM them, so they can hear your excitement. If you want to do 3 ways, Jamie and I are available. Yell at us. I'm available Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Jamie's available Tuesdays, Thursdays, during the weekend, whatever. I'm ready to get this momentum train going to the next level, you guys. I'm really excited. Jamie and I have some exciting things we're planning for you guys. Kids are absolutely allowed to take it. The problem is that our products are not labeled for children. So because they're not labeled for children, the FDA will be on us really quick if we say that, hey, yes, your kids should take Slim. Does that make sense?
All of my kids take it.
Yeah.
Asked that.
Mine too.
Kids are 10 to 4, and they all have taken it for the past 3 years, and it has helped so many different issues. The problem is you get those crazy people that give their kid like 10 BioCleanse, and then they wonder why their kid is sick. Duh. So
that would be a bad day.
That would be terrible, just saying. But unfortunately, you get people. That's why there's warnings, caution hot coffee, that because it's not labeled, we can't advertise it for kids. But I give it to my kids. Kim does. I know Melissa does. Janelle, don't you give it to your kids? Yeah.
Yeah, everybody does. And so you just don't want to advertise it live. But if you see somebody that's struggling with their kiddos with ADHD or stomach issues or whatever, then you private message them and you say, hey, this has changed my kid's life. And if it hasn't, then say, this has changed my friend's Kim's kids' lives, and send them my son's testimony. I will be happy to share. You can do that privately anytime. You just can't put it on the Facebook page live, because it's a red flag to the FDA, and then, it gets us in trouble for advertising something that's not labeled for kids. It's just a safety thing for us and for our company.
And I will tell you too, it absolutely does work if you private message people, because I've had people where I will see on their Facebook where they're posting about their kids being sick, their kids having eczema, ADHD, you name it, things that I know personally have helped my kids. And I will private message them and say, hey, I saw your kid, Sally, has been battling allergies the past couple of months. I'd like to tell you how the ProBio 5 has helped my kids. And I send them their testimonial. So it's private, and that engages them too. I will not post about it on my Facebook wall, though, like Kim said. So just because we can't publicly post, don't message your friends about it. Because for some of these kids, it has been life-changing for them.
Now, you can, of course, with the Children's X Factor, you can post about that all day long. In fact, a very smart thing to do would be to post and say, oh my goodness, my kid hasn't been sick, and well, you got to be careful what you say, but you can say, my kid is doing fabulous on X Factor. And then when they message you, you can tell them that they're taking the adult X Factor if you want in the message and not the children's. That's okay. So if in the future we're getting a new product at convention, y'all, I don't know what it is, but in the future, if we get more products for children, it opens the door wide to be able to start talking about that. So definitely exciting things to come. And I don't know we're getting products for kids. I'm just saying, if I hope that we do, because it would open up a whole new market, a whole new door for us.
Yes. You want me to go?
Yeah, I think I've said everything, so you go ahead.
Another way that you can most definitely keep your business going in momentum or create that momentum off of this is we had last week our first of maximizing May, making the most of May. You'll notice our cover photo in our team page is Make May Amazing. And we talked about getting started with Plexus, and ironically, this Thursday, we're talking about how to talk about Plexus, which is going to be just great. If you're not coming to these Zooms or you're not reaching out to people, no matter how amazing of a product we have, it's not going to grow your business. You have to make it a priority. This new product is going to definitely help in many, many ways. But next Thursday, well, this Thursday, however you look at it, my husband and I will argue about which is the correct verbiage. May 11th, Kim is leading. Who's leading with you? You remember?
I don't know. I don't have the paper in front of me. But two fabulous ladies will be leading with me.
We're going to be talking about how to talk about Plexus, because talking with your inner circle, your friends and family is great, but you've got to reach out to other people as well. And this product is creating that opportunity for you with the fact that it is new and that we've got some groundbreaking research with the microbiomes. And so take advantage of that. Take advantage of when we do an opportunity meeting. You don't have to go and rent an expensive place to have an opportunity meeting. Melissa, Kim, and I, December 3 years ago, we started the opportunity meetings in Melissa's house, and there was like 10 of us there, you want to say? There weren't very many. Start with it at a house. Start with it on Zoom. Like, we didn't know about Zoom back then. Get people interested. And like Kim said, the three-way calls. It can be over Zoom too. If you know that you have a bunch of people that are interested in learning about the new product, message one of us and say, hey, can you do a quick opportunity overview with, these 5 people? Set it up. We will be more than happy to help you with that. Don't feel like you have to know everything. You have to be the perfect speaker. You don't. That's what we're here for, is to help come alongside you and do that. So that can be a really powerful tool with this new product, a way to reach out and get a couple people and say, hey, you want to learn about it? I've got this info meeting on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. I'd love for you to join me just to hear about it. No pressure. You're creating the opportunity for them to learn without feeling pressured to buy, because I don't know about you, every time I've gone to like a Tupperware party, I feel pressure to buy some piece of plastic I don't need. And so by choosing your words and reminding them this is information. We'll share about some of the awesome things about the new product. We'll share our testimonies, and it's going to be short and sweet. We don't ever take longer than 30 minutes, but it gets your people exposed to it. It gets that seed planted for you to then follow up, which is something you have to remember, that even though this is an amazing product, we're all excited about it, some of your friends may not be yet. They may not understand why is this so great. They may not understand the groundbreaking science behind it. So if you share with somebody and they're like, well, that's nice, good luck. Don't give up on them. Keep posting, keep sharing, keep building that relationship with them, because eventually they're going to get curious. They're probably going to Google and do research on it, and then they're going to come back to you. So don't expect like massive people all at once. That may happen, but it also may not happen. So keep your options open, and definitely, like Kim said, message people. But if you want to help hosting something, give us a shout out in a private message or something. We'd be happy to do that, because that creates momentum, massive momentum.
All right. I think that's all. Do we want to do questions recorded, or okay?
I'm going to unrecord it, but yes, we can. Yeah. If you have specific questions,